Yeah. Okay, this is the longest I've ever seen it search. It should send an invite by now. It didn't even send an invite. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Oh, he got Odell. The playbook thing.
Well, the weather not full.
Right.
It's not stopped Steeler Nation from
it's
filling
raining.
the stands at
it's raining though.
Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
Oh, for a second I thought this was a juju. I thought I was tripping.
So a good run, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Accuracy.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 24. A first carry for the 2nd-year man. It's Najee Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Steelers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer
to the media
because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people, because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, Reps. No matter how many big games you played in college,
Alright, come on, let's
how
at
well you
least
do
get
in
into field
practice,
goal.
the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Not letting me flip the play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start.
I was trying to flip the play.
Backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Yeah.
Good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
The last drive, I tried to flip the play and it wasn't letting me flip it, and I should have put him back before snapping.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play.
Oh, come on.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Pickett will look to throw it here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Pickett back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
I don't know what happened
series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down for Odell Beckham Jr. We can finally say it, partner. OBJ got his ring. Really fit in with the Rams once he got there and was invaluable in leading them to a Super Bowl victory. Suffered a knee injury in that game, but he's back and ready for an encore in 2022.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On second down, this is Harris.
Ah, come on.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Jones throw complete there to Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Okay.
Now Jones.
Oh, if I stayed.
Completes this one to Thornton. And they blood.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
In motion right is Aguilar. Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Please tell me he's running. Please tell me he's running. Let's go.
They'll try and run with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's why I was extra scared.
Jones checking this down to Stevenson. Touchdown! Ramondre Stevenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Oh, we missed it.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Bro, I'm scared when Freiermuth runs the ball because he fumbles, bro. Like every time I play the game, it's always him.
This offense to get going a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Oh, my
God. He won't
God.
be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
What do I do?
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space.
Okay.
The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Harris. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Hurry up. I think I see something.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll find Najee Harris. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Dang, no, we need the Bills to win.
Ready to go.
No.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense,
If the Bills don't win, then we need their backups to beat the Patriots.
just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Jones
Why can't you make the tackle?
and they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Right now, bro, it's averaging 10 yards per carry. That's crazy.
Tackle made there by Chris Wormley.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield.
It's because we're running the ball a lot. That's why.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jones. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if we can find a big play downfield.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Oh, are you serious?
Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up
No,
a
I
first
don't know
down
what
there and
happened.
continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They go play action here on first down. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Oh my God.
Waiting for the gun. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jones. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. It's complete. Out to his running back. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. They go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And good
Let's go, Colton, let's go!
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
Alright, don't say that.
Like that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball.
What if I just play action, just throw it all the way deep?
And let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11. Probably crashing the line here. Now here's another carry for Harris. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Pickett. Hard throw, incomplete.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
Defense came up with a couple big plays in this sequence.
Cool. What else do we have?
Right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Come on, come on, come on.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end flyer move.
Let's go.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Harris running straight ahead, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside.
Oh, I want Najee to get 100.
At the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd down.
Come on, all I need is 2 yards. 2 yards.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
2 yards.
And he'll take
Yep, I got it. Let's go. Let's
go.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Big win, big win.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Steelers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home for one next week.
Let's go, man.